What if I told you that for $349, you could finally get rid of the noise that's been ruining your flights, your commutes, your work sessions, even your sleep? Not just reduced, but fixed. Bose just dropped the Quiet Comfort Ultra 2025 earbuds. And they're trending hard because of one thing: AI-powered noise cancellation. This is being called Noise Fix, and right now, over 25,000 people have already mentioned Bose Ultra 2025 on X. That tells you how badly people want peace. But here's the real question. Do these earbuds actually deliver, or is this just another round of hype? Today, we're going to break it down: the sound, the ANC, how they compare to the AirPods Pro 3, and whether $349 is worth it. By the end, you'll know if this is the silence you've been waiting for. Why this is trending right now. So why is everyone suddenly talking about Bose again? A few reasons. Launched in late 2024, but still dominating 2025, and reviews are still scarce. That means there's a big information gap and people are searching for real answers. Second, Bose is marketing AI noise cancellation, the idea that your earbuds can learn, adjust, and adapt to whatever sound environment you're in, from airplanes to city traffic to coffee shops. Third, noise is universal. Everyone hates it. And when a company like Bose promises a solution, the phrase noise fix hits hard. Add the $349 price tag and you've got a clickable combination that screams premium, but also makes you wonder, is this really better than what I already have? Finally, high search volume. Terms like Bose Quiet Comfort 2025 are spiking. People aren't just curious, they're actively trying to decide between these and AirPods Pro 3 or Sony's XM series. That's why this video matters. You want answers before you drop serious cash. The noise canceling test. Alright, let's get to the big feature: AI-powered ANC. This is what's driving all the buzz. Bose says the Ultra 2025 adjusts on the fly. If you move from a plain cabin to a crowded street, it learns the new noise profile and shifts instantly. So I put it to the test. On a flight, the roar of jet engines, the constant hum of air vents, almost gone. Not muted, not dulled, but almost surgically removed. Music on top, the cabin disappears. This is easily among the best I've heard in earbuds. In a cafe, chatter, clinking cups, background music. The Ultra reduced the chaos dramatically. I could still faintly hear a sharp laugh or a sudden plate drop, but nothing that broke my focus. On the street, horns, scooters, random loud bursts. Here, the AI kicked in fast. Sirens got slightly softened but still audible for safety, which actually feels smart rather than dangerous. Compared to AirPods Pro 3, the Bose clearly takes the crown in raw cancellation power. Apple's are balanced, comfortable, and better at transparency, but Bose's AI ANC makes the outside world feel like it's been dimmed with a remote. Transparency mode. Of course, you don't always want silence. That's where transparency comes in. Bose calls it aware mode, and it's improved from older models. Voices come through naturally, though still a little muffled compared to the AirPods. Apple still wins for the most natural, nothing-in-your-ear transparency, but Bose isn't far behind anymore. For daily safety, like crossing the street or talking to a barista, it works. And the quick switch between ANC and transparency is smooth, with no weird delay or popping. Sound quality. Noise cancellation is half the story. What about the music? I ran everything from bass-heavy hip-hop to acoustic tracks, podcasts, and even classical. Here's what I noticed. Bass, deep and punchy without muddying the mids. It feels controlled, not bloated. Mids, vocals are crisp. Podcasts and audiobooks sound excellent, the voices coming through cleanly. Highs, detailed, though at very high volumes you get a hint of sharpness. Not enough to ruin the experience, but noticeable. Overall, it's a balanced sound signature. The AirPods Pro 3 still have that Apple magic tuning that makes everything pop in a very polished way, but Bose is aiming for accuracy and detail. For audiophiles, that might actually be more appealing. Comfort and long wear. This is where Bose has struggled in the past. The first Quiet Comfort earbuds were bulky, heavy, and caused ear fatigue. The Ultra 2025 finally fixes that. After wearing them for 3 straight hours during editing, I didn't feel the same pressure I used to. That said, with the ANC at max power, you can still feel a subtle vacuum sensation, that ear pressure effect. It's better than older models, but sensitive users will notice it. Battery life. Now for the trade-offs. Bose claims about 6 hours of playback per charge with the ANC on and around 24 hours with the case. That's solid, but not game-changing. And if you're running immersive modes or pushing ANC hard in loud environments, that 6 hours dips closer to 5. In comparison, the AirPods Pro 3 land in a similar range, so this isn't a deal breaker. But if you're looking for marathon listening, you'll need to recharge midday on longer trips. Calls and microphones. Calls are a huge deal now, and Bose finally seems to be catching up. With the Ultra 2025, voices come through clear, background noise is managed decently, and wind resistance is better than before. On a windy street, my voice still cut through without sounding robotic. In a cafe, the AI did a good job reducing chatter. Not perfect, but a noticeable improvement. If you take a lot of calls outside, these won't embarrass you. Real user feedback. Since launch, early adopters have chimed in. Some say the ANC is the best they've ever heard in earbuds. Others notice a faint hiss when nothing's playing, which is common with strong ANC tech. A few mention that while the earbuds are comfortable, the case scratches easily, which is more of a cosmetic issue. The consensus? Bose nailed the core feature ANC. That's why people are calling it the noise fix. The $349 question. Here's the bottom line. Is it worth $349? If you're someone who flies often, works in noisy environments, or just values silence as much as music, yes. The Ultra 2025 delivers on the promise of AI noise cancellation in a way that feels like a real upgrade. If you already own great earbuds with ANC and mostly use them in quiet settings, maybe not. The value of this product is directly tied to how much noise you face daily. For me, after testing them in real chaos, the difference was worth it. AirPods Pro 3 is Bose Ultra 2025. Let's quickly sum up the comparison. ANC, Bose wins, stronger, smarter, more adaptive. Transparency, Apple still feels more natural. Sound, Bose is balanced, Apple is more polished for mainstream tastes. Battery, about equal. Comfort, Bose finally improved, but some still prefer Apple's lighter fit. Price, both sit in premium territory. It comes down to priorities. If you want absolute silence, go Bose. If you want seamless integration and natural awareness, Apple might still be your pick. Verdict. So is the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra 2025 truly a $349 noise fix? Honestly, yes. For the right person. The ANC is strong enough that it feels like a new standard. The sound quality is good, the comfort is finally there, and the AI element isn't just a gimmick. It makes transitions smoother in the real world. It's not perfect. Battery life could be longer, transparency could be cleaner, and the price is undeniably steep. But if silence is priceless to you, this is as close as earbuds get in 2025. So what do you think? Is this the noise fix you've been waiting for, or just another expensive upgrade? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Where do you need silence the most, planes, streets, or the office? And if you want me to pit these head-to-head against the Sony XM5 or the AirPods Pro 3 in a full showdown test, hit that subscribe button, because that video is coming soon. Silence isn't cheap, but with the Bose Ultra 2025, it might finally be worth it.